we in?
Hello, friends.
We're in.
Hello, Frederick.
Why did you pick up Frederick?
Hello, Frederick.
You know who
Are you out there, Frederick?
Where
Good
are
Lord.
We're
you?
searching for you.
It made a poem. Hello, Frederick. What is rhetoric?
It did say jerky boys for a second. Oh, man.
Tis I, the jerky boy.
What is rhetoric, man?
Rhetoric man.
Just doing it.
What is rhetoric?
It's trying to answer its own question,
What
but
is-
it's rhetorical,
Becoming
sadly.
self-aware.
Can we get a
What
is
is
rhetoric?
trying to answer it? No! It's alive, Don!
I gotta kill it!
You gotta unplug that thing.
Get the gun.
Just fucking Skynetting us right now. Oh, that's not good.
No.
Oh, well.
Deleted Skynet. It popped up and went away.
Whoa!
Hold on. Skynet.
The
No,
machines
stop.
are sentient.
Anyway,
Now dies Emerald.
DJ, that's not a good thing that you should type in the
My
chat.
knees!
Anyway, we're not
We've
great
got some
RPG.
kind of rat problem behind
Yeah,
the bar, I
probably,
think. Don.
probably.
I think guinea pigs is more likely.
A guinea pig infestation would be the greatest.
Yeah, it's adorable,
It
dude.
would be great. Oh, God. Anyway, we're not great RPG, and we're here for another evening of D&D. This time for the Veiled Forests of Orvigo. Unfortunately, DJ's not here yet. He's out hunting for bullet dicks. But he
Specifically.
specifically.
Just the dicks.
Yeah. So that will take some time. He's got to go, dungeon crawling for a bit. But that's why his knees hurt. But he'll be back.
The let's all low to the ground. He's
But
crawling.
he'll be back shortly with those. But we'll go around the table, introduce ourselves, and wait till he gets here. So anyway, always I'm Don, and in this one I play Flint Iron Fist, the Warlock boy.
I'm Sarah, and I play Chessa, the wizard lady.
I'm John and I play Olaf.
I'm Glenn. I play Crom, the nature boy.
I'm Jel, and I play Minerva, the spicy hand lady.
Ooh.
I'm Mike, and I play Stalk.
The cat daddy.
What a great dance, dude. Truly.
Truly blessed.
Magical time in our lives.
Oh.
Skynet.
All right, Don, recap us.
Last time,
Are you crawling out of a trapdoor?
oh, he's here.
Any luck with the dicks?
No.
Not yet. I've not given up. I'll reach the summit tomorrow.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Alright, so I'm here. I'm out of breath. Today was leg day.
You stood up.
Today was leg day.
Jokes write
That was a
themselves.
lot of work. That took effort.
Stop talking.
What?
Like, they took a lot of work. That's why I'm all out of breath. You probably wonder why I'm so sweaty right now.
I was watching Cops. Oh boy. Alright, so recap from last week. We picked up with Olaf running headlong into the darkness.
All right, son.
Just running after what he was told was death that awaited him.
Very excited.
He was trying to find it. He was out looking for it. Running into the darkness, and as a creature came into vision, I was trying to say and it just my head was like, yeah, consonants don't exist anymore. You only know the letter A. Goodbye.
Can we get an eye in the chat, please? Thank you.
All right, so Olaf just kept running into the darkness. Finally saw a creature at the extent of his dark vision. The creature had conveniently the same exact dark vision as Olaf, so they kind of locked eyes in the middle of this dark dungeon cave. A careless whisper played eerily in the background.
That's good.
On a theremin, though, so it sounded really wrong. Yeah, and then Olaf felt it, as he described, tickle his brain. And then Minerva stepped forward, used her ring to summon an earth elemental. The party kind of fell in line behind it and used it as a shield so they couldn't see it as they were approaching. It was, for the most part, able to shake off the effects of the creature standing in front of you, which was a bodak. You got in range of it, started fighting it, and Flint had a stroke of genius and decided to walk over to the pinned bodak that was on the ground with Olaf covering its eyes and place the chest lid over his head, effectively ruining any chance this creature had to defend itself. So then the party just took turns wailing on his legs until he died.
My leggies.
Dude, bodaks get leg day.
They do.
Not my leggies.
Oh, man. So you killed that, and then you played with the corpse for a while. You stretched, grabbed it.
Yeah, we did double dutch.
You played double dutch with its jaw.
Then we did the parachute thing. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Our parachute
I forgot about that.
As I described as playing Great Depression era games.
These are dark times.
It's
We
accurate.
played stickball with the corpse.
Yep.
We could. It's got legs, dude.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
My legs.
What are we going to do about my legs, Charlie Murphy? I will only ever refer to this party as Charlie Murphy from this point forward.
That's fine.
That's your
I
new name.
accept.
Congratulations.
I accept.
So yeah, you killed that thing. You continued on exploring the room to the south of it, which you found was effectively a pretty empty room. There really wasn't much going on. The walls were pretty smooth, hadn't been pickaxed a bunch. In one corner, you saw a hole surrounded by like what looked to be brown something spreading out from the hole. Minerva was searching the body of the bodak before it was used as a plaything.
These words. Was there any rubble around?
A fucking raven just harking.
And if birds were real, that statement would be terrifying.
I was gonna try to just move past that, and I couldn't. I broke myself. Minerva found the tattoo of a black mask on the inside of one of its wrists. Asked Olaf if he had any idea what a black mask tattoo might mean. Olaf told her he was aware of the existence of like tattoos that identify someone as belonging to an organization, which this appeared to be. Minerva, seeing the hole in the aforementioned room, connected that to the black mask and assumed that there were answers down this hole that was surrounded by mold that froze you to death if you stepped on it.
Mask, hole, same thing.
Right there. There's holes in masks. I mean,
It's got a point.
this dungeon has a hole.
You can't in 2021 say that there's holes in masks, DJ. We're going down a dangerous road.
I'll die.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not 2020 anymore, though. Don.
Everything went back to normal.
This is fine.
Thank God.
So anyway.
We jumped in the hole.
Yep, jump. Well,
Cannonball.
first you got froze to death.
Yeah.
Minerva stepped forward, just headlong into near this hole, and as she stepped on the mold, it shot spores in the air, which kind of like seeped all of the heat because it feeds off of heat. It dealt significant damage to Minerva, freezing her, dropping her to the ground. Crom stepped forward, grabbed Minerva, and pulled her out, taking some cold damage himself. Then you stood back and healed Minerva, got her to safety, healed her, and began to experiment with what this mold was and how to get rid of it. Chessa deciding to throw a lit torch, into the mold to see if she could burn it away. Unfortunately, it feeds on heat, so that just caused it to grow, and it expanded out towards the party, forcing Minerva and Olaf once again to resist the effects of the mold.
It's so cold.
They couldn't. They both once again had the heat sapped from their body, and they fell to the ground unconscious.
Again.
They were brought back up, healed. Death mechanics in 5-year, great.
We have a very good triage team here, that's all.
Claire!
If this were
More and less
Oshwamp, though,
blankets.
with the Oshwamp rulings,
Right.
Yeah, dude, wounded. Big fan.
Yeah. I mean, I think Olaf would be properly dead. Because you've been knocked down more than 4 times.
Right? In this dungeon?
You've been knocked more than 4, not in this dungeon. But
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, wounded resets on long rest. I'd be at, I think, wounded 3 in here.
Sure. Very, very spooky.
Still running at that fucking thing.
Yep. Yeah. So then it was decided. Flint was able to remember that he had come across the existence of brown mold before in his protection of other people's valuable items. He remembered that you could kill brown mold with frost. They're cold. And asked Chessa to use frostbite on the mold to try to kill it, which she did and killed all of it because it's mold and...
Wizard Blizzard.
Well, since Don's not here, I'll take fucking duty for this shit. Thank you very much for the fucking raid.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone.
Don, we're being raided!
Skynet.
Yeah, our bot might actually be self-aware, so...
True.
Blue Box RPG, thank you very much for the 49 viewer raid. We really appreciate
Right.
it. Thank you very, very much.
I was gonna say, you know Blue Box better than me.
Hold on, I got this.
Is it Mickey?
Ooh.
I
Oh.
don't know why I was thinking it was gonna be a Mickey voice.
Thanks for the raid!
Why my head went to Goofy? It's like Yolk.
Skynet!
Take the shot.
Oh, man. So anyway, you were able to kill the mold. You decided to proceed down this deep, dark hole in the middle of a mine. Came out the other side into a very long, straight tunnel. Very Willy Wonka-esque.
Willow. The old Willow Wonka.
William Wonka. please.
William.
Thank you.
You continued along, and you can see there's like multicolored pallets of ore just kind of like spread throughout the stone as you walked along. It was a very pretty, almost like transcendental journey down this tunnel.
Very good.
Where you came upon an effigy of sewn together human body parts in a cruel parody of the human body, which was great. It had like 3 legs.
3
not
eggs.
3 legs.
You just gotta go to the store.
Like 6 arms, 2 heads. It was a thing. It was a sight to
A
behold.
gallon of milk.
You're back. That's not enough for breakfast.
No,
Cigarettes just carelessly strewn on the floor.
So that's what happened.
No, Papa.
A pile of lottery tickets sits on the floor behind me.
All of the winners.
Why like this, Dad? A bag full of only the ends of loaves of bread. Thank you very much for the resub, Blue Box. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's great. So you saw this effigy. It had a sign like driven, I believe I said between the necks.
Yep.
On the sign side facing you, it read back turn. And on the opposite side, it read Pen's slave. Pen's slave. You continued right on past this, past the warning sign, where soon you came into a very, very large chamber. Olaf, with 120 feet of dark vision, is unable to see from one side to the other. So he's unable to see across the entirety. We're not really sure how big this room is. I guess Stalk would have a rough estimation because you did explore some of it.
Yeah, I explored some. My dark vision's 90 feet. I don't think I saw the edge either.
And
Because I didn't want to get close to them. I came back as soon as I was able to confirm there was a bridge and these guys.
And those guys, yeah,
You went
because that's
to, like,
what you're
one
out.
side.
Mhm, yeah, I pretty much just like walked left and came back.
Sure. So you would have come across these guys probably about 150, 160 feet away from where you entered. I can give you that. You would have a rough estimation of it's definitely outside the 120, but within 200. Yeah, and Stalk was able to confirm the existence of these 2 creatures that you heard like laughing very gutturally, ringing out through the hall. You heard the sound of running water. You weren't able to see the ceiling also, so Olaf was unable to see the ceiling, so it's extremely high. Yeah, and as you guys approached, Olaf was made invisible by Flint and huge by Chessa. and began to approach one of these creatures. Stalked shortly behind him, also invisible because dim light, or dark rather. Yeah, and as you were approaching, Olaf was unable to silence his feet. They made too much noise, alerting the being that he was there. Olaf heard it laugh out something about slaves coming down the hole and working for them. Olaf responded, "I am no slave." And that's where we left last week.
Very good.
And where we're going to pick up this week is by rolling initiative.
Very good.
Shit.
Why?
It's gonna be a good evening, DJ.
Oh no.
Is it in that 20, John?
Yes, DJ.
Dude, same.
The dice will reward us.
Shit!
It's not good here though, because I can't do anything.
You just wait.
I can't see you.
I can't see you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is bad.
It's just the Spider-Man thing, but an empty fucking
Yeah, we're
painting.
going really
It's
fast.
just the background. Yeah, I would love to see that.
All right, well, here we go. Flint, what you got?
I am a 14.
Cool. Chessa?
Also 14.
God damn it.
Who wants to go first?
Uh,
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
yeah.
Oh dear God.
Are we looking at the die or
Just the raw number.
Yeah, just-
14?
7.
All right, Chessa goes first. Olaf?
Dirty. A natural 20, but no mod. It's at 20.
Okay. Prom.
That's gonna be a 19,
A
boss.
natural and a dirty.
Son of a bitch.
6.
Disgusting.
Good.
26.
All right, yeah, so Stalk's going to lead off then.
Plus 6 to your
Oh, hang
mission.
on, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's my
God.
goal. I think my
Stalker.
wisdom and
Yep.
dex.
Oh my god.
Down the table button doesn't work.
No?
Nope.
Is the camera on?
Did you say the table buffer?
I guess it would still
Yeah, it's
switch. Please hold.
That's fine.
Are you on the right scene?
Yes.
Well, he should have been, because he did play the Orvigo intro.
Sure.
Yeah, so he'll come back. We'll be fine. Stalk. You're
okay.
up.
So I move extra on this turn. I guess I'm going to get close, trying to watching it to see if it becomes aware of me as I get closer. And as long as it doesn't look like it sees me, I'll hold my action for Olaf's signal, which to me was some sort of combat thing. But
Sure.
I'll hold my action to throw a dagger at this one.
Okay.
I'm not going to get super close. I want to get within 50 feet of it if I can. Nope, that's a lie. I want to get within 20 feet of it because
Dagger
I need to throw
range.
my dagger.
Gotcha.
So, like, here?
Yeah. Yep. Go wide.
Yeah.
And just to make sure, I think I'm correct in this, but I've never had to do this. So Dread Ambusher allows me, when I take the attack action, to make one extra attack.
Sure.
So I'm using my reaction to take the action, and since it's still the first round of combat, I should get 2.
Yep.
But I
Right.
can't use my bonus action to do the third.
Sure.
Correct.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll
You
do
can
it.
Hunter's Mark if you have the slots.
I don't.
Fuck.
Yep.
Sorry.
We've used everything.
Yeah, every single
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. We're fine.
Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here before, because there's probably a lot more of you. So where we are is on this is now the third layer of a mine, where so far we have fought in Otiug,
2
Bodak,
flail snails.
2 flail snails, what else was
A
there?
whole mess of man spiders.
Oh yeah, we
yeah,
fought a
two-
bunch
two
of
different
Face spiders.
Face
spiders
spiders.
and childreths.
Childreth, yeah.
Childreth.
And then there was also the zombie dude, the Bodak zombie guy, Derek. Yep.
Spawn of Caius.
Yeah, a spawn of Caius was here as well. Yeah, you guys and many molds.
Many
Yeah,
molds.
many mold, like
Very
7
much
mold.
mold.
And
Many
no
molds.
long rest.
0 rests.
Yeah, no long rests.
Oh.
I think you have 1 short rest in this dungeon so far, and we're in combat with 2 Fomorians. So this is gonna be a good time.
Pray for
Love
us.
it.
I'm excited.
Cool.
Death is inevitable.
That's it for Mike.
Sure.
Yeah, that's me.
Then we go Olaf.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, brr,
You a train?
20. Fuck yes, I am today. Yeah, I mean, you described this thing as huge.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm large and
In charge.
definitively in charge. I'm gonna fucking savagely spear this thing and attempt to tackle it into the fucking water behind it.
Sure.
So I'm gonna attempt to grapple it.
Sure.
I'm invisible.
Sure. Yep. Okay. Unseen attacker, definitely. So advantage, I'll give you that.
I already had it from my own stuff.
Sure. Then you get like triple advantage.
Is
Then.
that like a rope?
26.
Nice.
13. Yeah. So you're gonna tackle it.
Good. I have remaining movement.
Sure.
We're going into the water.
Splish back,
Yep.
take it back.
Yep. I knew this was coming. I had previously described this water as being 30 feet deep
Cool.
and 30 feet wide.
Cool.
So once you're in the center of it, you would be unable to reach either shore or
Yep.
the ground.
That's good.
Everyone
current?
else. Yeah, that would be the trigger then. Yeah.
Sure. Also, does the river have a current? I don't know if anybody asked.
Yes.
We did hear moving water.
Yeah, no, I know. It just dawned on me now.
Yep.
That we didn't.
It
check.
sure
but
does.
I'm going.
Sure.
I'm gonna ride this train to the end on.
Yeah, so when I see the big Fomorian get pulled into the water by invisible guy, I'm gonna throw my
That's me right now.
dagger at the other one.
All right. Go ahead and hit him.
Can somebody just link the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song in the chat, please?
He just had a
It's
picture.
a 17 to hit.
Just have been just
17 will hit. Yeah.
Sean said I'm a tree. That's what I pulled on.
So it'll be. And I think only the second attack has an extra. Yes. Alright, so the first attack is gonna deal 16 piercing.
Okay.
And then I think sneak attack is limited to once, right?
Yeah.
So no sneak attack on this one if I hit, but this one will have the D8 from Dread Ambusher. So then the second special attack will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
For
that
sure.
one will be for
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
13 piercing.
How much did you do on your first one, Mike?
I already don't remember. 16, I think?
Yes, I believe 16.
Okay.
Let me see.
16 and 13.
It's all gone.
Yeah,
instantly.
no, we're
16,
Math
yep.
gone and then done.
Yep.
16 and
Gone.
then 13.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be. I'll just toss 2 of my daggers, so I am 2 daggers down.
Cool. That's good for his reaction on my initial thing.
Sure.
I'm going to action surge and I'm going to restraining pin this thing.
In the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you would. Like, are you pinning it to the bottom?
We're going down to the bottom of the river.
Sure.
I'm going to
Okay.
drown this thing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that'd be another, like,
It's a contested grapple check
Yeah.
again.
sure. Do you still have advantage?
I still do based on my effects because I am enlarged from her. I also have my frost rune invoked.
Sure.
Did you use the Bardic Inspiration already?
From you.
Yeah, because I'd given you another one, I think.
I thought you were out of it.
No, I have one more.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What is it? D6 for you still?
D6, yeah.
Because you're only 1 level in Bard?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean...
So,
yeah, for restraining pin, it's literally just an additional grapple check to restrain me and it.
right. I'm just thinking that because of the current of the water, while it's not slow, but
Sure.
it's not, ripping you down either.
Yeah.
I feel like trying to pin another person against the current would invoke disadvantage because you're pushing your weight, their weight, and you're like diving down for the bottom.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it would just be a straight roll then, right?
You got it.
Hell yeah.
Do you have disadvantage then? Because I'm gaining advantage, you would be invoking disadvantage on you.
Sure.
So you're
yeah.
at disadvantage on flat?
Yes, that's fair. Yep. Because he would also be trying to restrain against the same thing that you are.
Yep. Great. 29.
11. Sure. See you pin him to the bottom.
Good night, sweet prince.
We're restrained.
Yep, restrained on the bottom.
I got that big old gulping breath that I took, and I am ready to fucking ride this thing to hell.
I'm going to say it probably does not have any breath because it just got speared in the ribs.
Yeah, I was literally invisible and just fucking grabbed it, wrapped around, and fucking pile drove this thing into the water.
It wasn't able to catch her breath, so I think it's what, after one round it starts to drown? What's the breathing rules again? They're awful.
Yeah, they're bad, but I
They really are.
I can't remember them ever.
when we do the surprise one, I think we usually do like 30 seconds, which is still a while.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
still 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna have chances to try to get me off.
Sure.
But we're,
Sure,
at least there's water around, dude. It's clean. I don't need to worry about getting an STD or
There's a
anything.
current. There's a
I don't think
current.
that's how STDs work.
Whoa!
There's a current, dude.
Right? Yeah, dude, it's only gonna help.
Are you practicing safe sex? Well, we're doing it in water,
It's in
so
water.
it's fine.
I'm pretty sure the
It's fine. There's
chlorine
no
just
rules.
cleans it off, right? It's chlorinated now.
Oh,
water and gravity. It's
I
bad.
shocked her. I shocked the pool.
He can't even get pregnant.
Like,
But you know, I ran out of shock, so I had to just switch over to bleach.
Oh no!
Uh-huh.
Yep, yeah, that's where we went with that.
As a general rule, none of this is true.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
don't
please.
try this at
I'm
home.
speaking for yourself, Sarah.
this is a joke.
You don't know what I do with my weekends.
I'm saying the science is false.
I don't want to know what you
It's
do with
getting
your
laid in a
weekends.
pool.
I will put my medical license on the line.
I spent 8 years to share my knowledge.
That's right.
8 years of fucking in swimming pools. You know the toll it takes on a man?
What a terrible fucking
Thank you for
thought
coming to my
degree that
TED
is.
Talk.
Just him in a hot tub. Oh.
Is that why you like can't go to Walmart anymore because you just keep buying like inflatable pools?
Sure, it's
It's just like, man, we just can't sell you any more of them.
Mm-hmm.
We need a lot of shock this weekend.
Alright, so that was the end of Olaf's turn. Back to
For the
D&D.
record, in chat, that's a good alternative. Con mod number of rounds to see how much breath they just like naturally have when they get surprised.
Sure, it's still 5.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that exactly. It might still just be
Right.
5.
Yep.
That's a big fucking pool. I'm gonna fuck that pool.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So that's the end of Olaf.
Yep.
Now we go to...
The end of me.
Goodbye.
It's the end of my turn.
Adios.
I mean, I'll happily. I'll happily free myself. Oh, I can't wait.
Now
Oh.
we go to Crumb.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Forgive me if I'm a little thrown right now.
I don't know why you'd be thrown.
It's spring. The pool's gonna be open. So
Note to self: never invite DJ to a pool party. Never.
I brought the chlorine.
Throw an extra shot.
Threw the condoms out on the way.
Who needs these guys?
I brought water balloons full of chlorine. I don't know if that's helpful.
Those condoms know they're inflatables.
I don't really like to swim. I just like to lie on the pools.
You bet your ass I brought protection.
Just show up wearing condoms as water shoes.
Aqua socks.
I don't like the way things feel in between my toes with these condoms.
I am Aqua.
These are my homemade stockings.
Beach like that. I really hate sands.
These ones are ripped for my pleasure.
No, for grip on the wet sand.
And the sand's pleasure too, dude. Be considerate.
Oh my god.
Oh, my lord.
Every week I put makeup on and every week I ask
You
myself,
climb off, dude, right?
Oh, boy. All right, Crom.
We're
What do you
very
wanna
good
do?
at Dungeons and Dragons, though.
Condom sandals are TMTM.
I don't think it's necessary. Now, you thought people wearing socks with sandals was bad?
Condoms with
Some nice thick wool ones.
Woolen condom?
What?
Socks! Socks! Wool socks!
oh, condoms.
Oh,
Let's play some D&D.
Alright, I do have one more question. Which toe goes in the left?
right?
So I think it's the middle toe. But I don't know.
But I don't know.
Things to contemplate for later. We can work out the science as we experiment with it.
I think we're past playing D&D though. We've got to get to the bottom of this. I just can't move past it. Alright, Crom, what are you doing?
I don't fucking know, man.
Me or Kron?
Crom.
Because at this point, neither of us know.
There's terrible monsters in here. Olaf just fucking
What's that?
plankton.
Just fucking.
Just fucking this water, dude.
Is there a wall?
There's a bridge.
Is there a wall?
Okay.
So tired.
There's a bridge that's straight up. That's kind of a wall.
Is it like an open field in here?
I'm just gonna.
Is there a wall?
And
There's a
then
Fomorian.
No.
he left.
Are you still monkey?
I am still monkey.
But yes, there are walls along. Yeah.
How close to the wall on the right side is this guy?
He'd be within 90 feet because that's Stalk's dark vision. So I'm gonna say he's probably about 30 feet off the wall.
I was gonna say this is 20 feet from him.
The grid doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's bigger than the grid would have allowed. The
Sure.
room is like probably 250.
Okay.
So we sadly just don't have a grid sustainable for that.
This is a pretty big one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just imagine all of those squares are like 50 feet and we're
Mhm.
close.
Mm-hmm.
That makes those guys huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement to get up around where Stalk is, but trying to hide myself a little off to the side. I obviously have no clue where he is. I'm gonna whip a rock into the water just behind him
Okay.
for him to go.
Sure.
I don't know if you want me to roll for that. I'm not trying to hit him.
I mean, I'll tell you he can see you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
Alright, well, I'm just gonna whip a rock at his head then.
And also, that's because Stalk just threw daggers from that direction as well.
Okay.
So he'd be looking in that direction.
Yeah, so if he's facing towards where he's at,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And, yeah. He's
Throw
gonna
the
eat a
rock.
rock.
Go ahead and whip a rock at his head.
Hey.
3.
That's gonna be a 21.
That'll hit.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Nice.
Oh, I'm actually just gonna...
Just gonna.
Romantic evening dinner with
Mhm.
said monsters.
I mean, I'm having one.
You'll never find.
I think you skipped the dinner.
We went right to the turf.
You went right to the hot tub.
Skipped the surf.
Gosh, Sean!
Although in this instance, wouldn't you have skipped the turf and gone right to the surf?
I'm going right for the bottom of it.
Alright.
Points on the back end?
Right?
Dinner's pretty good. You're the one that's good.
Hey, do you have filet mignon? There's a table.
We have silverware.
We have free bread.
Roll your damage on the rock.
That's gonna be 4.
4.
4 bludgeoning rock damage.
Very good.
Sure.
Big numbers.
Alright. That's Crum.
What yet?
Please.
We go to Chessa.
I am going.
To stab it. With your wizard stick.
I mean, I can't even get close to it
No, please don't.
yet. I mean, I'm gonna move forward my entire 30 feet.
Yeah.
Again, those won't
Yeah,
matter.
they won't.
Okay.
Alright.
I know it's
It's-
hard to gauge
yeah.
because, they're there. I mean, they can be 5 feet, sure. The rest of the room is just huge.
Yep. Yeah, behind what.
I was gonna say we should do it at 5 feet and just
Yeah.
zoomed in.
Yeah.
'Cause that's like what my movement was.
That makes much more sense. I'm just dumb.
Yeah, like it extends further past
Oh, yeah.
the side here.
Significantly.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Shoot
get
it.
as close as I can to it, and I'm going to cast. Can I get within 6? That's within 60 feet,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna cast Frostbite on this guy over here. Does
one
he
in the
have
water?
a weapon? Not the one that's being drowned by
That's
the
the
blow.
one on the right. The one that's in the water is the one that'll.
Yeah, that's, I was
tackle.
pointing at the other
Oh,
one.
sorry. Okay, sure.
From
I
this
realized-
angle, it also looks like you pointed at that one.
I went, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
nope, I
water.
got it.
the one with the bat over
The
there.
actual Fomori.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a great club.
Yes.
it's a bat.
I have him.
It's an
It's a
okay
cricket
club.
bat.
Yeah.
It's a paddle.
It's an okay club.
Yeah.
It's not great.
So,
Con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wizard Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to Flint.
All right.
Flow loft.
I mean, that's pretty much what he is.
Well, I mean,
He's there to make my
Olaf
water
is
meat
in the
dance.
water.
All right.
Sounds like a medication.
Right?
Maybe
Flow
Floloff is right for you.
I'm gonna move up.
Are you tired of peeing down? Get Flint. Get Flint down.
I really prefer to be up. I wish I could just be up yelling.
I wasn't
It's
done.
something I get tired of.
I'm just so sick of pissing down.
So boring. I just want to go from the sides. The
Every day, I can't believe it's still happening.
Flow loft. It'll make you pee up.
It's not flow aloft. It's not.
Flow aloft.
That's the joke I was going for, but
God.
apparently just the phrase, are you tired of peeing down, was the real joke.
Where would you like to be, Don?
Where would you like to pee, Don?
Anywhere else, please.
next to Chessa. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up to this big ugly motherfucker.
Hey,
And I'm gonna cast some, pull out some stuff and make some runic symbols in the air, and I'm
What?
gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Sure.
Pull out some stuff.
trying so hard not to make
Oh,
jokes
God.
every 2 seconds.
Any nat 20s?
No.
Good.
So one of them is a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Sure.
Another one is a 14.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. And the other one is a 9.
That will not.
All right.
2 of them hit. Hell yeah.
Hit.
And you're hitting the one that's not in the water, of course.
Yes. All right. So that's 8 on the first beam of fire
Sure.
and 6 on the second beam of fire.
Okay. Yeah, he's hurting. Yeah, so you see Flint fire off 2 scorching fire bolts at this guy standing over here. Just bam, bam. He's
He's really upset by this, I can tell.
he's very perturbed. You've ruined his day.
I was aiming for his legs.
Sure, naturally.
my leggings.
So you shoot his legs with your fire. It hurt. It's now his turn. And he is going to... Who can he see? Everybody.
I
Yeah.
swear
Except
to God,
for
if he comes
Stalk.
after me, I'm
Not
gonna
me.
fucking
Except
cause it.
Stalk, sure.
Definitely not Stalk.
Or Olaf.
Yeah.
There's 3 of you directly in front of him.
And
Yeah.
he definitely sees friend dropping, just saying.
Who is he?
Yeah, bring me the other one. Fuck it, let's party.
We look,
I'll choke them both.
we look over, he's in red board shorts and he's running in
That
slow
ain't
motion towards his friend.
Just Baywatch.
Chell, that's you all the way in the back,
I
right?
swear to God, if he comes after
Yes.
me,
He's just gonna make a bee. No, I'm kidding. He's not.
fucking back in my
He's gonna make a beeline towards you.
He's
Points with the
gonna
bat and runs through
walk.
everybody.
He's gonna start walking
line.
toward Flint
Yeah.
because you're close and the last one to hit him.
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna walk, and as he's raising his great club, he like turns his head to where his one big bulbous prominent eye just stares at you. And go ahead and make a charisma save.
Hey.
You tired of peeing down?
How's a natural 20 plus 6 do for you, bud?
Fair.
So this is what happens when you take flow off.
You pee up.
Guess we ain't down anymore, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you walk forward, and he turns his like stink eye at
I
you.
do the same.
And then he's also gonna swing down with his great club.
He can try.
He's gonna pee down.
What if he's gonna
Pee down.
He should try swinging up.
That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
No. Yeah. No. It does, in fact.
You'll be fine, Don. How much health do you have?
Oh, 27. I'm good. I have 32 total. I've got 27 left. I'm sure it's fine.
For 27 damage. Not fine.
For 20.
Remember when we fought Fomorians at the very end of fall?
Yeah.
Like the very end of fall.
You take 25 blood.
I'm fine. I told you.
Like when I said the very end
I'm
of fall.
totally fine. Flint looks bad. I look very bad.
Just gets obliterated
Can
by
we
a
like
club.
swap him out for just like the circle base?
He's just like
Oh
switching.
dear God.
Just paste.
He just walks over and brings his great club down and just and smashes it down on you. You see the stone underneath Flint like crack and crumble a little bit.
Oh God.
He looks like he just got thrown across the map in a DBZ episode.
Right?
Collided in a plateau. Just
Is that all you got?
I didn't hear no bell.
so that's
Yeah. 25.
that's gonna be his turn.
Oh, thank God he didn't have multi-attack.
He did.
Oh.
He uses the eye as well.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Just wait till the 2 clubs next time, buddy.
And then after that, it's actually going to go to number 2,
Very
the
good.
one in the water.
Very good.
He's gonna stink eye you.
You got it.
Underwater?
Make a charisma save.
Can he
You
stink
got
eye
it.
him if he's invisible?
Ooh.
I'm not
This is
invisible
not
anymore.
invisible. Oh, sure.
Once I grapple, grappling is an attack thing. Whoop. Oh. Oh my. An 18.
Yeah, it'll succeed. Yeah.
Oh, thank the Lord.
So it also just kind of like turns its stink eye at you.
I'm just gonna wink at it underwater.
Sure. And now it's
Hey.
gonna make a strength check in place of its attack. It's gonna make a strength check to break free.
Yeah, contested grappling.
Yes.
Sure, absolutely.
Come here often.
Give me one
They both
second.
come out of the water. They're like now in a relationship.
Right?
And it'll still be at disadvantage for me. Straight roll for you, which is effectively still advantage for you.
Sure, because of the current. You got it.
Oh.
23.
17.
Whew.
So yeah, you keep it
Thanks,
there.
You're welcome.
There's a turn.
Is that the end of his turn?
It sure is.
I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna invoke my stone rune. You make a charisma saving throw, please.
That is
Ink was
going
too
to
much.
be a 13.
13. I think that's exact. 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a wisdom save for the stone rune.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's actually better. What? That's 15.
15. 15 will pass. And goodbye, stone rune. Cool. So that is 1 round for Ed for holding its breath.
Sure.
Cool.
Yep. And that's the end of its turn. And now we go to Minerva.
Is there any boxes, crates, barrels, anything in the room?
Not really. Not on this. No, not that you can see.
So it's just like there's nothing else in the room besides.
I mean,
us?
there's other things in the room. For example, like you would still see, like on the walls that you would be able to see when you're closer to them. I don't think you can see them now, but you would still see the multicolored ore like running throughout. You would see like there's little mushrooms, like nothing that is meant to be cause for alarm. They're just mushrooms. You see them in the corners, like in cracks of walls and such. You've got the river running nearby. I mean, there's other things, just not crates and boxes and such.
Okay. Alright, I am going to pull out the crossbow that Olaf gave me, load that sucker up, and try and aim for one of the eyes on dude.
Sure. I don't think I described any of them as having more than 2 eyes, so that's fair.
There's
Big bulbous
just a
one.
big one and then a normal one.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going for the big one.
Sure. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Fuck. It's gonna be a 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. So you aim your headshot and you fire your bolt, and it sails through the air and just flies past his head. Anything else on your turn?
Just yell out into the void, fuck!
I'm not very good with these things.
Sure. And then we're gonna go back around to the top.
Very good.
So, Stalk.
All right. I am going to use my thrown dagger thing to, as part of the attack action, I unsheath. So I'm going to specifically unsheath the poison daggers I've been carrying around. I
Sure.
don't know if you ever told me what they did. I looted them off of something.
Yeah.
Even if I don't, they're what I'm throwing.
It was the Choldrith,
Yep.
right.
Mm.
So it'll be whatever their poison was. Let me
Yeah,
look that
so
up.
I'll throw the first one. My full action. It's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then the bonus action to throw the second one. Like a 23-ish.
Yep, that'll hit. They each deal 3d6 poison.
Very good.
Alright, so
That's a lot.
Run, Don.
one sneak attack.
Run and let the
And
cat
that-
kill it. Just like the wasp upstairs.
That was the worst.
Thank God, Pippin.
God, hated
Saved
that.
our lives.
Hated everything about that.
So 28 piercing on the first one. Or, well, some of it's poison, but 28
Right.
total on the first one. And, oh wait, hold on.
It's fine.
6, 10. Yeah. And then on the second attack, I don't get my full mod because it was just bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That one will be for 12.
Nice. Okay. So after the second dagger, you would watch, both, or you guys would just see daggers, not Stalk, of course, but you see the daggers fly out of the darkness once more. They stab into, the chest region of it. You watch as the green, poison begins to, seep down off of the wounds, and, they just continue to bleed, and they kind of don't stop, and he's now bloodied.
And, yeah, I'm gonna
Remember when I
after
said we
throw-
wouldn't die?
Try and go around that way.
Don will die.
I might.
He'll be fine.
All right, and then we go to Olaf.
Cool. Yeah, so at the beginning of my turn, because we're still grappled, he takes 2 bludgeoning damage just from me tightly squeezing him.
Big ol' hug.
Yeah, really tight squeeze. Have we moved any in your eyes with the current?
Slightly.
Okay.
Probably slower than difficult terrain, probably 5 feet a turn.
5 feet a turn? Okay, cool.
Or around, rather.
Yeah, because, we're both restrained, so we don't have natural movement. If the environment is moving us, I think that that's totally fine.
Sure.
Cool.
And it would be moving you slowly because, you're down near the bottom, you're probably pressing against it and giving some
Yeah,
resistance.
and
so
in a direction that way or
it'd
towards...
be going towards you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I am going to just keep a hold of this motherfucker and give him a good old punch. Restrain. Still because of current disadvantage again from attack?
Not for attack, but to pin him to the bottom. For
Okay.
attack, do attacks underwater have disadvantage?
So the way it works typically for underwater combat is if you don't have a natural swimming speed, which I do not, it says a melee weapon attack. I am using my hand
Sure.
because I'm just going to punch it.
The weapons it gives that don't have disadvantage are dagger, javelin, short
sword,
spear,
trident.
Right.
Sure, but hand. Entirely up to you.
Sure.
It indicates a weapon attack, but again, a fist is an unarmed strike.
Right. Yeah, and an unarmed strike is still difficult to do because the resistance to the water, so I'd say it would still be
Cool.
disadvantage.
So from restrain, from water, I gain from grappler, gain from restrain, so I flat. Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I want to make sure I do it fairly. Cause I'm gonna punch this motherfucker into the ground!
Is that a nat 20?
Yes! Oh!
Go ahead and pummel him.
Oh my god, and half orc with the savage fucking crits. Huh. That's kind of the sound the Fomorian's gonna make, buddy. Cause 28.
Did you see your hand?
You keep doing it.
I was adjusting the fur.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
So that's what they're calling
Big
it now.
And when I finish, you can actually see where I punched the bar.
Yeah.
Did you just hit on the way up?
on the way down.
Ooh, I was gonna say we can put like bumpers on the bottom, but
Oh
I
no,
don't
that was,
think we
and
can.
it's not your
Buy him a
bowling
bubble.
The bar isn't the concern. It's me.
These bars.
This could be rounded, and I would still hurt myself on it somehow.
The baby padding.
Right?
Yeah, fucking pool noodles.
Yeah, no,
You
28.
didn't toddler-proof the table.
I was
well enough.
correct.
True.
Yeah, that's many.
Because Frost Giant Potion, it's a extra bonus for me. Yeah, that is... That's going to be it for me, because with having a shield, I would say I can't punch with the other hand. That would feel unfair. So that's going to be it. I'm just going to keep us fucking locked in here and hold my breath as best as I can.
All right.
And I'm good.
Because it was a nat 20, I'll also give you that you punch some air out of him.
Sure.
So
One
he
more round.
loses a round.
Cool.
Because I think that's
Yeah.
meaningful.
I fucking cracked this thing. Blank.
It's gonna like you're blowing bubbles underwater. It's just in the opposite direction from the force. Absolutely.
Cool. And yeah, that is it for me.
Cool. Then we go to Crom.
Cool. I'm gonna use my movement to climb his legs. I'm climbing him.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Sure. Make a grapple check to grab onto him. And that'll still be contested because he can just, Son of a bitch!
Is it just a strength?
It's an
or
athletics check for you.
athletics.
Mm-hmm.
You got monkey athletics.
I do. $16.
11.
I climb him.
Yep, you're able to get onto his leg. I'll say he's difficult terrain, so you get half movement.
Cool. I get about to his torso then. And I'm just gonna start breaking his ribs.
Rock'em sock'em
Go ahead
monkey.
and punch him. Yeah, sure.
This party's all about throwing hands, DJ.
I'm next.
Right? Get him! Go get him! Dude, if you could like imbue your fucking hands with
Do you get advantage on that?
what's the
Glenn?
lightning spell that you
Multi-attack.
have?
Shocking.
Gotcha.
grasp.
Shocking grasp. If you could just fucking wear a shocking grasp gauntlet, just fucking
Just shocking brass knuckles.
yes, dude.
We once had an Aarakocra wizard, I believe, who had Shocking Grasp, and I allowed them to use Talons and Shocking Grasp at the same time. Because I thought that was...
Yeah, neat for
Cool mechanic,
grappling.
yeah.
One's a 22.
Sure, that'll hit.
12.
Will not.
Damn.
The 22 will. You punch him in the ribs once.
Monkey hand.
8.
Nice.
Break that rib.
Yep, that's where we are now. Cool. Anything else?
I'm gonna stay on him.
Sure, okay. And we go to Chessa.
I'm gonna run up to this guy.
Punch him.
I'm gonna punch him.
Yes. Hit
Break the
him.
leggies.
And
Hit him.
by punch him, I do mean just reach out and
Touch faith.
Thank God.
just grab onto his leg and cast
Leggies.
shocking grasp. But actually,
Shocking leggies.
I'll do that first.
Sure.
It's like a tense
So
machine.
Sarah.
Is it in that one, Sarah?
No, but it's a 4. It's 10.
Yeah, 10's not gonna hit. Sorry.
I'd love to hit any of my.
I'm over here fucking choking one to death under the water, beating the shit.
It's Dusty in the cavern.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, no, it's my Asmar eyes. They're just really tough.
I'm gonna go around the back.
Are you using the Zafira dice? Is that why?
No, these are Chessa dice.
Burn those and the Zafira
The
dice.
Zafira dice I bought towards the end of Princes, which, to be fair, is when I started doing better.
All right.
Maybe I'll use.
We'll get one of them a roll. See how it goes.
I'll,
Maybe
I'll
switch.
try that instead.
Yes, please, for the love of God.
All right.
I feel like the last 4 combats, you're like, I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm
No,
not.
they-
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna pull out my. Oh, what's
Yeah.
that?
Did you say you were moving around him?
Yeah, I want to be behind him because I don't want him to smack me, please.
Don't bug me.
You just-
Please don't.
Sure. Yeah, you run around him, and then we go to Flint.
I don't really want him to smack
All right.
me either. So that's the
Yeah, thank you.
questionable.
Yeah, I'm going to Eldritch Blast him in the eyes, but I'm going to use my Clockwork Amulet, so I'm going to spin that open and get an automatic 10 on the die, plus 6 is 16.
That'll hit.
But now that I know a 14 hits.
Yes.
And
You're
a
welcome.
10 does not.
Ah!
That's a nut.
You good, Don?
Yeah, I had to drop my die. For 9 points of force damage
Sure.
from my Eldritch Blast as I pull back on my my little bow arm thing from what was his name?
Flex Bowman.
Yep.
My bow thing that
How did you
fixes.
forget that?
Dude,
Shoot a blast of Eldritch energy up at his eyes.
Yeah, and it collides into his face, and you see him reel back. Anything else?
Nope,
Alrighty.
I'm ready to die.
Bonus action. Dancing lights in his eyes.
Now we go to Big Eye Man.
So Crom is on him.
Yeah, he's gonna look down at Crom with his stink eye. Go ahead and make a charisma save.
I'm a charismatic monkey.
He's so smooth.
Ain't good.
You use yours.
Not the monkey.
Oh, not the monkey.
Yes. Charisma, int, and whiz you keep for you. He's as charismatic as a monkey.
Yeah, no, it's 5.
Oh man. Sure. So it looks at you with its evil stink eye.
He looks at me. Make a con save, CJ. You didn't see my snakes?
Fucking Medusa monkey. Oh my god.
Medusa.
So I just want to preface this by saying I'm very sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're not property
You feel your body begin to shift and change. You feel one of your shoulders drop as the other kind of rises up, and you start to like contort. One of your eyes begins to swell, and you feel it growing and like pushing against your bones in your eye. All of your arms kind of like deform, and they begin to like loosen your grasp on it. And you drop from it. Your arms now just kind of like still able to grab things, but the shock of them deforming kind of forces you away from it. Your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dex. Very sorry.
We'll be fine.
It's fine.
It's now going to hit you with its club. I'm very sorry.
I'm right here.
Monkey.
You are,
Don't
but he
tempt
just
him.
stared at him, watched him fall, and went, You're not prone, so I'm not giving him advantage. But he's
Hey, he's got a big stick, dude. He's
gonna hit
here
you
to
with
swing
his
it.
big stick.
He's here to swing
He's
it.
probably not going to hit you with his big stick.
Oh,
I don't know,
Teddy.
dude. Ape AC is...
That is a
great.
13 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh
Monkey.
no, monkey!
We'll be alright. See the... Oh, dude, the weird big
I was
monkey
just saying,
eye.
big deformed monkey.
Big deformed monkey.
I was gonna say when
DK.
Chunky's dead.
Chunky's dead!
This is going to be 23 bludgeoning damage as he slams his club down on your now deformed body. You feel your bones crack and your body deform even further. And that's his turn.
So if he was affected like that as a monkey, does he also?
That,
yeah, Crom is also
Because it's a curse that's going to carry through.
fair.
Yeah, I'm a peoples now.
Okay.
Is that all you got?
Sure. Then we go to our other friend, who's currently being like pinned underwater. He's once again going to try to break free.
Yep.
Once again at disadvantage. Straight roll for you. Oh, great.
18, dirty 20.
10. So
We're going fucking nowhere.
he used his one action to try to break free from that. He's gonna evil eye you too.
Yeah. Charisma, correct?
Yes. Yep. Charisma.
I'm great at him. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
I'm a big motherfucker now. Take my strong hand.
Sure. Yeah. Fuck. So
Does he have 2 actions?
yeah, it
Because
uses.
usually it consumes your whole action to contest a grapple. it usually like you can use your action to do it. So like your action would be multi-attack or contesting a grapple.
Sure, so it wouldn't be
Just
both of them. That's fair. Yeah, so then he's not going to evil eye you. He's just going to try to break free from the grapple and fail. That's fair.
Yeah, if it has multi-attack and the club is listed in the multi-attack, it can attempt to break the grapple and club me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like hit you with it to break the grapple.
Because, like...
That's fair.
I mean...
Yeah, I was just saying, I think it depends on what your grapple wording is.
Yeah, no, it does actually say it can use its action to escape. Yeah,
I was going to say, I think it's totally, once you grapple, you're either dealing with the grapple or trying to break the grapple.
Right, because the multi-attack is the action, not each attack in multi-attack.
Yep. So you can, like, ignore the grapple and just try to beat the life out of
Yeah, dude, that's up to you. If you want to eye me, or club me, or try to break.
He's going to try to break free from the grapple and fail.
Cool.
And then... That'll be the end of his turn.
Cool. So that's 3.
Yes.
Rounds worth of breathing for him.
Yep. And then we go to Minerva.
Yeah. Watching it hurt my friends as badly as it does, I want to run up on him, and with all my might, I want to try to swing my Morning Star, just bend his knee backwards. Like I want to go right for the knee.
You want to hit kneecap this way?
Yeah, and bend it backwards to help him like fall.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll and hit him.
Oh god. Fuck me. God damn it. All right. It's gonna be a 9.
Yeah, a 9's unfortunately not going to hit.
It's so dusty in here.
Yeah, we'll be alright, Mike.
You swing forward as
You and I will make it out of here.
Fine. Jump in the river.
You swing forward as hard as you can, like you're swinging for the fences. And as your Morning Star collides into his knee, it just... and stops.
Cool.
And he just kind of looks down at you, not looks at you, but just looks at you.
Fuck.
Then we go back around to the top to Stalk.
All right, we're gonna throw my last poison dagger with the first attack.
Sure.
Oh no, that's probably not gonna hit. No, it's a 9.
No, a 9's not gonna hit.
Poison dagger.
Goodbye, poison dagger.
It really is dusty in here.
I will then throw my normal dagger with my bonus action.
Okay.
That'll be a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And no mod because this was the bonus action. For 9.
9. Okay, sure.
1d4s sounds so cool.
Yeah, they do.
Are they the like dagger ones?
I have a dagger one for my single sneak attack die.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys would see a dagger fly out of the darkness, trailing green poison. It just kind of whizzes past it. The second one follows close behind and collides into, like, again, the chest region and back for a second.
And I guess I'll move closer since I don't want to stay where I'm throwing my daggers from just in case.
Sure.
Get over here. Just keep circling.
Yeah, just keep moving. And then we're going to go to Olaf.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do my beautiful bludgeoning damage to it because we're still grappled. 2 more.
Nice.
Sweet, sweet bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to headbutt him in the jaw.
Sure.
Just going to try to crack that shit open.
I'll say not at disadvantage.
Cool.
Because your head has more mass than your hand.
Especially like it's bigger than me. If anything, I would try to drive the crown of my head up into its jaw.
Right. Yeah, I'll say without disadvantage because you're not moving little mass through heavy resistance.
Okay. So then, if you would be starting me at base, I do have 2 instances of advantage versus the 1 of disadvantage.
So you get advantage, yeah.
Okay. 16. Thank God for that fucking fire giant potion, dude.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
Woo! 13.
That's many damage. Oh, actually, I don't even need the calculator for that one. Cool. Yeah, so you drive your head into his jaw.
Yep.
You watch as his head snaps back and he bubbles kind of.
Yeah. And I would attempt to burrow my head after fucking headbutting him into his chest and look away from him.
Sure. Fair.
Just keep a tight fucking squeeze around these hips.
Sure.
I'll even, wrap the legs around his. And...
It's getting twisty bendy down there.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I would be able to see from there, but like, would I be able to see them moving beneath the water? Like, have any idea how far they've gone yet?
They would have moved another 5 feet, so this is total.
Oh, it's going that way.
Yeah,
okay.
we're coming to us.
Gotcha.
Not under the bridge. Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Sure. All right. After Olaf, we go to Crumb.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add wild shape
Mm-hmm.
for my action.
Sure.
I'm a crocodile now.
One
With
big
the
eye,
one
a little
big eye.
tiny.
Yeah.
Just really off balanced.
Everyone, say
that's
hi to
supposed to
Dargle.
Right? He made his way back.
You're now a crocodile beaver man.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I don't have a crocodile,
not
so
actually.
I'm just gonna lay myself down.
You wouldn't actually be a crocodile beaver man, but some of the deformities and stuff would carry through to your wild shape.
We have logs. They're basically logs.
Can you knock a crocodile prone?
Ooh, I don't know. They might be
Can you
immune to
not?
I
prone.
don't know. They might be immune to prone. That's a good question.
Probably find out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to D&D Beyond it right now.
Gonna hold my breath for 15 minutes as a bonus action.
There you go.
You can't get me.
They are not immune to being knocked prone. They can be knocked prone.
That's so weird.
I guess if they're knocked on their back.
Yeah.
Well, and they can also grapple.
Super flat.
Yeah.
And they can also grapple and then restrain the target when they bite.
Can we get a hashtag Flatboy Friday in the chat?
That boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
utilize
something.
my movement to go around him.
Towards the back.
Sure.
Yep, towards the back.
Okay. Your movement's 20 feet
Thank
on
you.
land. As a crocodile?
As a crocodile? Yes.
Yeah.
So I can move 10 feet. Scooching around.
Yep. So you move 10 feet away from him?
No,
No,
around
behind
the
him.
back.
Oh, around him.
Yeah,
Understood.
he's
Okay.
not leaving his space.
Sure, I was concerned.
Mhm.
And that's the end of your turn? That's what you got?
I'm gonna wink at him.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
He's not
Try.
looking at me, but I'm winking.
The big one.
I just want him to feel it.
Which is really creepy because your eyes all big. You're like,
And we go to Chessa.
What I would like to do.
Big crocodile.
pet the crocodile. Good boy.
Pet the crocodile.
Log boy.
I think frostbite would be useful. I'm pretty sure their con is way too high. I'm gonna cast shock and grasp once more, and
Right on the Achilles.
yeah,
Pop it. Oh.
Sure.
smack him right on the calf. Just
Oh. I hate.
Ah, flat.
not that time.
Like a bug zapper.
With this one,
Believe, Sarah. See?
better. 18.
Hey.
That'll hit.
See?
Big pain.
There's 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's hurting. Cool.
Assuming he's not wearing armor made of metal.
He sure isn't.
And he can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Cool. Okay.
Run, Flint.
Then we go to Flint.
Just scatter.
Flint doesn't run.
Everybody dash.
Blind him.
That's going to be a 12.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Didn't
Should
think so.
run.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I've used my action.
You can't take
He
reactions.
can't take reactions. That's what she just said.
Mmm.
That's why I said run.
Yeah. Get
Run.
out of there.
Yeah.
I'll move away.
That's why when you were like, I don't run, I was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't run?
Stand there with 1 hit point. Why
Yeah,
not?
dude, like, just look at it. I didn't hear a bell.
This is America. All right, that's Flint.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go to big guy number 1.
Uh-huh. So there's a crocodile and an Osamar.
And also,
And me.
Walk into a
Oh
fire.
yeah, you are within 5 of it
There's
as well.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so far
Spicy
away.
creatures.
Yeah,
there sure are.
like a whole jambalaya.
Oh, Sarah, you're the last one to hit.
Yeah, I am. It's fine.
She is behind him.
Sweep the legs, Johnny.
She is behind him. That's fair.
They
In
have
front
arms
of
wide
him would
open.
be
Minerva.
Minerva and a crocodile.
Crocodiles are
I'm
on the
behind
side
him.
of
Sure.
Yeah, he
sure.
also went behind, so in front is just Minerva.
Yeah. I just did that doctor's knee check on him.
And
so.
Flint, who is running.
You did. Yep. He's already hit somebody with his evil eye, so he's not going to go with that again.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna great club you twice.
That's fine.
Not better.
That's not ideal. But okay.
It is what it is.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's fair.
You'll be fine.
It's okay.
I believe.
So that's gonna be a 26 to hit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then an 18.
18 does not hit.
See? You're fine.
It's okay.
Good to go.
Right?
26 hit points.
You're fine. It's gonna be 21.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Right?
That's fine
See?
with me.
I even
Slams
overshot.
his great club down on you. And with the reactions, it can't take reactions until the end of its next turn, Sarah, or the end of your next turn.
Until the start of its next turn.
Okay, so now it has its reaction back. That's the end of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
After him, we go to number 2.
Come here, mother.
This is turn number 3 for him.
Yeah.
4, I think. 'cause
Four.
they
It's
received
gonna be
one.
4 because he lost one.
Oh.
Yeah. I cracked him in the face and crit him.
He is going to try to
Not drown.
not drown. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to hit you with his great club
You got it.
in an effort to like break the grapple.
You got it.
So he makes 2 of them, but both at disadvantage.
You got it.
So
I believe.
the first one is going to be disadvantage, right? It's only
Yeah.
slightly different.
Mhm.
14 to hit,
14 does not hit.
and then the second. One of them's a nat 20.
That's good that
Not
it's
bad.
ignored.
The other's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20? A dirty 20 will hit.
Yeah, so he's gonna club you.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Are you... How much health do you have?
It's fine, sir.
Oh, he's dead.
You're underwater.
Oh
It's fine, sir.
24 bludgeoning damage
Totally fine.
as he
I'm
swings
not
his
dead.
great club toward your head since
I
you're
didn't
looking
hear a
away
bell.
from him.
I've
He
been
just
reduced to 1.
pulls it toward, and still at disadvantage
Mhm.
because he's trying to like drag this
Mhm.
great club through water.
Mm-hmm.
But he's able to make contact with the side of your head and give you a little bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk. And that's going to be his turn. I'm
Cool.
not sure how to rule. How does grapple breaking work with attacks? It doesn't just break
It doesn't. It does not ever.
Sure.
Mm.
It
Not
just,
It breaks if I'm
We'll end it.
incapacitated
Or-
or if he breaks the check against me.
or if you go unconscious, right? Which would
Yeah,
be
that's
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So he hits you with his club,
Cool.
and that's the end of his turn.
He's at 4 rounds. He's got one more.
That's right. Next, we go to Minerva.
So I'm a big idiot and forgot that when I take the potion of heroism, I also get bless. So I'm the worst.
When did you take the potion of heroism?
Right before we got in there, because I was
when
like, "Oh
drank,
wow!" I'm
when I
getting
drank
it."
the fire giant one, we cheered.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Oh yes, I remember that now. Yeah.
Mhm.
I went.
fine.
Well, this knee is obviously much stronger, so I'm going for the other.
Take
No, that's my
knee.
good knee.
Right?
I guess I'll go. Fuck myself.
Go!
She raises her morning star. Fuck it. Nah, never mind.
That's going to be a 12.
Yeah, 12's not gonna hit.
This guy's got really great knees. I don't know. His knees are really fucking good.
Yeah, you
Like
hit
the
him in
best
that
knees I've
knee,
ever
and he
seen.
just still stares down at you. Just
I think this thing's broken.
he's confused why you're hitting his knees.
Someone changed this for a prop? Fucking Morningstar?
I'm gonna, then we go to Stalk.
Nope.
I'm gonna pee first though.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the stock special and throw my last 2 throwing daggers.
Very
And
good.
we gotta get in there melee.
Right?
All right.
Rick fighting style.
It's
not to
Channel
fall
Divinity.
over. You're good.
Use Channel Divinity.
When?
In the last one.
It resets on short rest. Channel Divinity resets on a short rest for a paladin,
It does,
right?
it does.
Yeah.
She used it on the Oh yeah, no, we did take a short
Yeah, we
rest.
took,
after
Yeah.
the
we
deck.
took a short.
Mhm.
Did we?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, 'cause I'm at full.
absolutely.
I think I was waiting
used
to see what
dice.
was happening with you.
Yeah, before we jumped in the hole.
Yeah, you guys short rested while I made the rope ladder and Pete.
That's right.
Because we might be coming up against other things too. Who
Yeah,
knows?
but we could also take a short rest.
We'll be fine.
That's what we've been doing: is
it's-
fight, rest, fight, rest.
It's fine.
Fight, rest.
It's fine. I'll be fine. It's fine.
Also, as a refresher, who has the health potions?
I have the potion of heroism.
Do we have health potions?
No, we didn't. Well, I
I don't.
asked last time, and we don't have any.
We don't have any.
No,
Okay.
we got.
Does someone take the potion of clairvoyance?
I have it.
Yeah, she has that one. You took heroism, and I took fire giant strength.
Okay.
I technically took the heroism and the clairvoyance, but you needed the
Heroism.
heroism.
Have you like drank the potion of clairvoyance?
No,
Mm-mm.
it's not useful in any of these circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a later thing, I think,
Mm-hmm.
if we survive. That is.
What do you mean if? We're in great shape.
Never better.
For now,
This
I
is
have
the best shape we've ever
a
been in.
single spell slot left.
Yeah.
That's good.
We don't
I
need
didn't
any-
think we had any.
Yeah, we don't need any more.
All right, so first dagger throw
Sure.
is going to be a 21 to hit,
Yeah, absolutely.
and the bonus action dagger throw is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
So the first guy for 8, 14,
Okay.
and the second dagger 3.
Cool. Just once again, daggers from the darkness.
Now I am down to my final 2 daggers, which, since I'm not throwing them, I don't get to draw for free. So I guess I'll draw one now, second one next turn, and I'm gonna have to go running in. So I'm gonna run this way to get a different angle,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, unsheathe one of my daggers on this turn.
All right. Cool. And then it's the end of Stalk's turn.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Olaf.
Cool. In terms of the things that are down here under the water in our surrounding area, is there anything in the environment, or is it just very like natural channel?
Very natural channel. There would be some fish. I'll say that. Like, nothing.
Eat them
A quick
and gain
snack.
health.
Yeah, right.
Tasty.
You know, nothing huge. They'd be like small, like cave type fish.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
The Skyrim mechanics, we can just eat the fish for health, right?
And if you catch them, sure.
Nah, we don't. We
I'm a
don't.
crocodile friend.
We don't need it. All right. Well, start of
Fish
my
are
turn.
friends, not food.
4 bludgeoning damage from being grappled by me.
Sure.
Well, I believe in the dice, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay.
No. I am right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to bite its throat.
Ooh.
I'll take a round of me losing my breath for it.
Fair.
But I'm large, it's huge. I'm imagining its throat is bigger than me. But
Really, it doesn't look like it has a throat, but it
Really?
has to have a throat.
yeah, like based on the model, it's like short.
Right, it's a very stout throat.
So
I'll let you bite it, sure. I mean, I guess we would treat it just unarmed strike, probably. I think that's fair.
and I have unarmed fighting style.
Chomp.
Just very good at this. 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
11.
Yeah, you just bite into his neck. You watch his,
Just rip whatever meat out that I can.
Sure. You see blood kind of begin to spill out into the water around you. Everyone else would see, you know, if you're able to see that far into it. You would see the red beginning
Some
to
shit's
like
happening in the water.
fill in the water. And then another 5 feet down the river you go.
Yeah, and no, it's definitely not going to work underwater. But I'm just going to use my free item interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10 feet of chain.
Sure.
I'm just gonna, after I bite into its neck and rip whatever out, just pull out my chain and under the water attempt to say, I am no slave. You are mine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's probably what it would say, too. Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Yep. That's it for me.
Cool. Cromodile.
Cromodile.
Cromodile Rock.
I'm gonna attempt to heal myself by eating this guy.
Can crocodiles do that?
No.
No.
No, but good lord, it needs to die.
I'm hungry. Yeah, no, I'm gonna bite his ankle and bring this man down.
Sure, go ahead and roll to bite him.
Go for the heel.
Oh, thank you. It's gonna be a 14 plus 7 to hit.
That'll hit. So you bite him.
Yes.
He makes a escape DC to not be grappled by you. Is that if you choose or automatically happens?
I'm sorry, what? For
Would you choose to grapple him when you bit him?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
that's
there. I'll use it.
it's DC 12
Mm-hmm.
strength. That is going to be a 15. Yes, 15. So he'll succeed. He's not grappled by you.
10 piercing.
Sure. Okay.
Take a chomp out of him. Take a bite out of crime.
All right. You bite into his ankle. He's pretty hurt. See his ankle's like torn apart and meaty flesh is just hanging out of it. We go to Chessa.
I am going to once again use shocking grasp on this guy. 12 to hit? That's no, right?
No, 12 won't hit. Sorry. Yeah, you reach up and try to shock him again, and unfortunately your hand touches and just doesn't pass the current very well, I guess. It's too dusty. And then we go to Flint.
I'm gonna blast him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and blast him.
We've already won, Don.
It's a 17 on the die.
That'll hit. Definitely hits.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Go ahead and describe how you kill that one.
Hey.
Nice.
Big purple beam of eldritch energy right in his big eye, popping like a balloon.
Yep, and you watch his eye just... He falls to the ground.
Does that break the curse? Please! As a crocodile.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Alright, well that's the end of Flint's turn then, right? Okay. It would then be that dude, but he's dead. So we'll go to the one that Olaf's grappling. Once again, he's gonna try to great club you.
You got it.
Still disadvantage.
I'm glad you attacked.
Disadvantage. That is gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. First. And then 17. I know that sounded 17, yeah.
17 does not hit either.
Alright. So the water forces his club to kind of be loose and he bonk. No real damage is done, but yeah. And,
5 rounds.
yeah, that's his 5th round.
At the start of its next turn, it will drop to 0 hit points. And it cannot regain hit points until it can breathe.
Sure. It's very dead. Effectively
will.
right out of the gate.
It will be.
Yep, well. Then we go to Minerva.
So this is going to be a bit of a stretch, but
Sure.
with there being a current,
Yes.
if I were to jump into the water,
Sure.
would the current move me like towards where they're pinned to the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only been 5 feet a turn, though.
Okay.
But you can absolutely jump in.
So, I mean, it would give you an additional 5 feet of movement. Although, you don't have a swim speed, so swimming is considered difficult terrain for you, right?
Swimming is halved, yes.
Yeah. So you would have 15, 20 feet of movement.
Also, are you in heavy armor?
Yes.
Fair.
That does something, I think. I don't
You have
remember.
disadvantage on athletics checks for swimming, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like... Is the bridge, like, I'm assuming arced over?
It's just one drawbridge straight up.
You'll get further if you run.
Okay, so I want to... Is the drawbridge drawn all the way up?
Yes, it's straight
drawn
up.
up. Okay, so then I guess I'm gonna run to the bank. Can I see them in the water?
Yeah.
You would see shadows, I guess, in the distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're hugging, so I
Sure.
mean, you'd see a big fucking blob of.
You'd also see red, like, definitively
Coming out of the
originating from a point in the water and then running downstream.
I
I'll
would
give you
like
that, too.
Oh, a lot of blood, because I'm bloody as fuck.
Yeah, much blood.
I would like to shoot a crossbow at the giant mass in the water.
Please. Yes!
They're grappled. It's a
Go ahead.
disadvantage, and you
Disadvantage.
can't see.
Here
It's
we
like
fucking go.
double disadvantage.
Be glad double disadvantage isn't a thing.
Yes.
Please roll on that one.
Oh god.
Please don't roll in that one.
Okay, so with... Do I get blessed if it's disadvantage? I still get blessed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's 16 to hit.
It hits, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit it.
Right?
Somehow.
Right?
I couldn't fucking get the guy's knees that was right in front of my face.
Fire
but-
blindly into the water and managed to shoot it.
He's dying! He's dead!
Uh,
Oh no!
It's
That's
gonna
the wrong one.
be for
Shit.
7 damage.
Cool. Yep. So you fire your crossbow bolt blindly into the water.
Spray and pray, baby.
Somehow it makes contact with it. You see the blood begin to spill more heavily and run downstream.
Do I know for sure it hit the thing?
You don't know what you hit.
Okay.
Could have killed a fish.
Yeah, you never know.
We eating good tonight.
I'm gonna go to stalk.
All right. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to agree. I don't know this thing's about to drown, so I'm going to run. I'll use my Tabaxi ability to double my speed. As I run past the Fomori, and if I can, I want to grab one of the daggers out of the corpse. But
Sure.
if I can't, that's okay. I do have 2.
No, you can grab one.
Sure, so I'll grab one on the way by, go up to 3. And yeah, I'll run over and take a look. And since I just kind of see a swirling mass and blood, I'm going to hold my action to throw one if I see the Fomorian pop out.
Sure. Okay. Sure. All right. And then we go to Olaf.
Right in the fucking jaw, buddy. Ugh. Yeah, 18.
That hits.
9. And then you got the bludgeoning damage from it being grappled. That's 3 more, so 12 total.
12. Okay. Oh, that makes my math easy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, you punch him in the face. You squeeze him real tight.
Oh yeah, and I got the chain around my hand and everything.
Oh, yeah, he's hurting.
Very
He's
good.
not doing great.
Yeah, I will remain underwater and hold it. The start of my next turn, I will drop to 0.
Sure. Okay.
At the start of my next turn.
Right. Right. Okay. And then we would go to Crom.
Your boy.
How much weight can you hold?
Probably not a crocodile's worth.
35 pounds, baby.
They're like 300
Give or
pounds.
take 10.
How do you...
Not
Go
walking.
to equipment.
Not walking, Sarah.
Up top.
Like that.
Can you give this crocodile wings?
Yeah, as I say, you should be able to, you might be able to
Should be able to fly me over
My
them.
carrying capacity is 120 pounds.
but your push drag limit.
Push drag limit is...
It's usually much higher.
240.
Still no.
Adult crocodiles weigh anywhere from 899 to 1,151
I would not have guessed
I
that.
cannot.
Maybe
pounds.
guess like 400 or 500. Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Do you weigh more than 240
Are they made of
pounds?
stones? I don't understand.
Well,
You don't
actually, fun fact: alligators
I
and
would tell you that
crocodiles
you don't
actually ingest
know. I would
rocks
tell you,
to line
you
their
did
belly to
enlarge
stay
me,
on the
Sarah.
bottom.
which increases my weight by 8
fact.
times.
Yeah, but I can drop that whenever I need
Correct. But I will tell you that my weight right now is probably about 2 tons.
So Featherfall the alligator.
Somebody cast catapult on me.
Put you in a trebuchet and just yeet you across the fucking river.
And that's a saltwater crocodile. It's not even a Nile crocodile, which may be bigger.
Cruising on down Main Street.
to. What is your movement speed as a
20,
crocodile?
20 on land,
It's
right?
20 on land, so I can
Okay.
move 10 feet. Do, 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 do.
It's gotta be really goofy watching you too, because you're all deformed. So you're just like.
Yeah. All right. So you just take some movement on your
Always
turn.
correct. They survived extinction level events. They're fucking dinosaurs, dude.
True.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my head and anybody that can see me, I'm just gonna.
Kick you in the water? I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna motion towards the water desperately.
Sure. Okay. That's the end of Crom's turn. We go to Chessa.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my my radiant soul
Okay.
wings,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna fly 30 feet towards where this mass is
Mhm.
in the water.
Mhm.
I'm going.
Mhm.
So, I currently have enlarge on
Broke it.
On Olaf.
Olaf.
Mhm.
It's a concentration spell. Would I know if that gets concluded? Would I be aware?
If you're the one concentrating on it, I feel like.
I think his body would still be.
So, I don't believe enlarge falls off of me, even if I am incapacitated.
Really?
Yeah, most things don't.
Correct.
Oh, 'cause
Like
it
if
can
I
be
get
an object,
incapacitated,
too.
I'm still invisible.
Yes.
Which is real bad.
Yes.
If you guys don't have a light on you, you have no idea.
Man, I haven't seen any daggers in a while.
Yeah.
Stop.
I need to
good?
have a life alert button.
Stock!
Get a different alarm.
You have the horn.
Yeah.
Get a different one that just goes, I'm dying!
He'll pull his bell out.
I told you we gotta get him a bell.
Oh no, he has one.
I do, I have a bell.
Sorry?
Were you doing an extra 1
Mhm.
d4 damage? Okay.
Yeah, from the enlarging. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
Flying toward it. Sure. Go to Flint.
I'm gonna dash and dive into the water.
I
As
don't
you
know
would.
if you make it.
You don't. You only have 25 feet, right?
You're
30.
dashing
Oh,
for
you have 30?
for 60.
Yeah.
55, 60. You are right next to her. But technically, he and I are in here, and
Mhm.
it's 30 feet down. So you're
So you-
not you're not quite there.
You can get to there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're close.
And then we go to its turn.
He drops to 0 hit points.
And it begins to flow.
I mean, I'm holding it.
Right.
I'm
sure.
not incapacitated yet.
Oh,
Sure.
moose.
So
I
you-
feel it go limp in my arms.
Yes, correct. That's it.
That's its turn.
Then we go to Minerva.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and I'm gonna shoot another bolt at it.
Mm-hmm.
Still disadvantage, but sure.
Blast, baby.
And
These
bless.
dice really hate me. Yeah. Nice. So it's 8 plus 4 is 12 or 11. It's 2, 13.
Nope, 13 is not going to hit. You fire your crossbow bolt into the water. You don't see any increase in the amount of blood. That's what you got.
Love it.
And then we're going to go back around to the top to stalk.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna move ahead and holding one of my daggers, I'm gonna wait and see if anything comes out of that water that I want to hurl a dagger at.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, preferably the enemy.
Yep.
Specifically.
Fucking Olaf. Say your shit.
Come out, I did it! Ah!
And then we go to Olaf.
Mm-hmm. Start of my turn. I drop to 0.
Yep.
I'm incapacitated. My grapple concludes.
So at that point, you would both begin to float toward the surface.
I am in plate mail and wear very heavy things.
So you'd sink, most definitely.
Correct.
And you'd probably be pinning him down.
Correct. I'm also still large.
Yeah.
I weigh 2,400 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm
definitely
absolutely pinning him to the bottom of this river.
Yep, definitely. All right. And then that's the end of Olaf's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Crumb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna alligator into the water there, like make to the edge and
Jesus Christ! Take out fucking.
Just flop in there.
everybody.
Yep.
I got enough movement to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna swim between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big hug.
I'm going to say make a strength check to move them so that way you can get space to go in. Because you're swimming against them to break your way in.
Mm-hmm.
So make a strength check. And at disadvantage because of the deformities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you push your crocodile snout between them. You try to like roll and twist and separate them, but the weight of the two bodies, especially, Olaf kind of like, even if your arms were limp, the weight of them around him would still be pretty rough. And he'd be sinking as well because his great club would float probably because it's wood.
Correct. Yeah, he would have let go of that shit.
Yeah, that would have just floated up to the top. So I'll give you that. You guys see the great club float up to the top of the water.
Hooray! He's dead.
And I can see underwater too, so I can see that they're both incapacitated right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to revert form. And I'm a person again.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Stop swimming and float up.
Okay. All of your movement was consumed with the wild shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would start to float, but you're not going to actually move until your next turn because it's, a slow float process. I don't know the rate of flotation on people.
Log out of here.
Long speed.
Yeah, so I'll say you're not like a ping pong ball, you know what I mean? You're not going to like rocket to the surface. So I'll say
don't know that.
next turn you'll probably start to float up in like 10-foot increments I'll give you. That's Crom. So then we go to Chessa.
All right. I get to finally be useful. So, I am going to jump into the water.
Mm-hmm.
And swim over to where Olaf is. Drop concentration on enlarge.
Sure.
Cast reduce on Olaf.
Reduce!
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's my action.
Sure. So now you would be medium, right?
Now I go to medium. Now I go to small.
Sure. So you're
And
small.
I want to grab him and get out of
Into
here.
the surface.
So how
It's-
close were you to the bank? Because I don't know what your swim speed is, Sarah.
Oh crap! That's right.
Swim
And
speed
it's
is
30.
halved.
And it's 30 feet down, so you're probably
Correct.
not going to be able to reach him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is enlarge reduced touch?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then
It's
what's
30
the
feet.
30 feet? Cool.
So you'd be able to see them.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
can see me conclude
I'm
and
gonna
still
do
reduce me.
It should be on your top bar when you scroll up somewhere. Far right.
Oh, gotcha.
It'll show your walking speed if you click on it. You can see the.
Yeah, if you click on it, it'll show you if you have any other speeds.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So you're able to cast, and enlarge and then cast reduce, make him smaller.
Mhm.
You would have been on top of him, pinning him down. So when you got smaller, I mean, you're still made of metal. Metal is still
I'm
gonna
still
sink.
absolutely pretty heavy.
Right.
What does reduce do for? Does it do anything to my weight category?
Well,
It
It
reduces
changes-
your weight by like 8 times
It
or
doesn't
something.
specify. I don't think it specifies your weight.
Because it does for enlarge.
I was
That's the
gonna
only
say it
reason why I'm
does for
asking.
enlarge. It's
Yep.
8
The target
times.
size is halved in all dimensions. Oh yeah, your weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
So
you drop a size category. You also have disadvantage on strength checks, but that's not really.
athletics is strength, and that's swimming.
yeah, then
It'll be fine.
the question there
You're
is,
also you're unconscious, so that's not really.
and metal is still more dense than water, so metal is still going to want to sink.
Mhm.
So then the question is, does the buoyancy of your body outweigh the density of the metal trying to sink?
Plate's pretty heavy.
Right. So I'd
The
say
plate is going to weigh more than what my body would end up
Sure, it's
weighing.
gonna
I'd
hold
be
you
more
down.
so interested to know how much the now not weighted down giant is going to rise. Because he's a very large thing that's
Underneath.
neutrally buoyant.
but
He's underneath.
he's weighted under Olaf.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
but
also
Olaf
eighth
was
of the
like 12
size.
pounds an hour or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. If I am going down to an eighth of me, I go down to like 60, 80-ish pounds because I weigh like 300 pounds.
Sure.
So
How
I'm
much
like
does a great
50.
glove weigh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So-
wood, so it
Yeah.
float.
Well, and he let go with the Great Club,
Right,
so
already
it floated
floated.
up, so he's not able to use that for buoyancy. Yeah, I'll say he. I honestly, they don't have a swim speed, so I'm not sure. I guess he would float after some time. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
So say like in
is it reduce my weight or everything that is-
everything you're carrying.
is reduced by 1/8 of normal? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would still say I probably don't float up, but I would
No.
say I'm probably just buoyant now. Just
like
like,
about halfway.
yeah,
Like-
and
I mean,
he might be able to like overturn you
Mhm.
if he's more buoyant than you are. He would, eventually flip you over and start to float to the top. Sure.
it's fine. Anything else for Sarah?
I think that's my whole.
Cool. We go to Flint.
I'm gonna dive in the water
Sure.
and start swimming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you dive in the water and start swimming down. You're able to make it 15 feet, so you're pretty close to Olaf now. And then after Flint, we would go to Fomorian, who's incapacitated and unconscious
He's also been hit since then, right?
since he was unconscious.
Yeah.
No.
No?
He
Her
went
bolt
unconscious.
missed.
Yeah.
Didn't the first one hit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then-
He wasn't unconscious.
Oh, I
then.
thought he was unconscious at that
Mhm.
point.
Now, what is the damage of drowning?
Of drowning, it's not damage.
It's reduced to 0.
It's just your hit point value goes to 0. So if you want to have it make death saving throws, you can have it make death saving throws.
That's what I was thinking.
There's
was,
not subsequent damage. Like it's effectively just your hit points are 0 and you die after your death saving throws
Sure.
fail.
So he'll make his death saves.
Sure.
Taking water damage.
Okay. All right, so that's his turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go back around to the top to Stalk.
You skipped me.
Son of a bitch, you're right. You would have been next.
I'm surprise, gonna also dive in.
Terrible idea.
So you said that swimming is half the movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And you have disadvantage on swim checks because of your plate mail too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get everyone out of here.
So I'm just gonna
We got a cat with
kind
a
of
rope
dive
ladder, though.
towards Olaf.
We have a cat with some
And
rope.
even if I continue sinking past him, I just want to get close enough that my hand brushes against the skin.
I mean, you're gonna sink onto them because they're on the bottom.
That's fine. Then I want to do that. And as I land and my hands touch him, I want to cast Cure Wounds.
So she swims 15.
Sure.
And we said that you were about 15 because you were floating.
No, he's 30 feet on the bottom.
I thought
Yeah.
he was floating up with the.
Yeah.
Not at the same rate as the Great Club, probably, because he's like he would have
Yeah,
more
but I
density.
thought he was. On
We were
his
saying he was
way
like
up.
about half because he wasn't all the way up to the top yet. He was like just getting there.
So Olaf would have been at it would have been,
Olaf, the
and then
whatever this-
Fomorian, right?
And then
Mm-hmm.
So Olaf would have started to float away, but not drastically. Like
Yeah.
he wouldn't have gone 15 feet in a turn. That's a pretty high rate of ascension for someone who's wearing metal.
Okay.
Because
I
metal
thought the thing
itself.
underneath him was going up and propelling him upwards.
Right, and at a certain point, because we said that you would just continue to sink because of the metal, the Fomorian would be starting to float, and he would be moving Olaf out of the way. But he's not going to carry Olaf up to the top, because he doesn't have the form to hold his body rigid. At a certain point, he would start to flip.
Would
Where
I
the Fomorian would float up and Olaf would sink to the bottom.
would I be able to hold my action of Cure Wounds until he gets closer to me?
Till Olaf or the Fomorian?
Olaf's not going up.
I'm not going to go
He's
up.
going down. Olaf is sinking.
Oh, I thought you were rising. Oh, okay. Well,
No, the Fomorian's rising.
How quickly is Minerva sinking?
because I'm in plate mail.
Yeah, you are in plate mail, so I mean, you would be sinking pretty quickly. I mean, quicker than the Fomorian would be rising.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'm just gonna dive on in,
Sure.
and that's gonna be it.
You dive on in.
You know what? Dive on in, and as I'm diving in, I'd like to try and shoot the crossbow at the Fomorian one more time.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attack roll with disadvantage.
Would it still be with disadvantage even though I can see it now that I'm jumping in?
Yes.
It's ranged weapons are within a certain distance, are still at disadvantage inside, and if it's beyond the normal inner range, it just can't go that far for a ranged weapon.
And I'm also justifying it as being prone too,
Okay.
where it's effectively laying down.
Okay. Nice. So that's gonna be 18 plus.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
So that automatically crits. And then it deals 2 death saves. Or 2 death fails, rather.
Okay.
Damage doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about damage since it's down.
Okay.
Dead.
But yeah, he takes 2 fails on his death saves. And that's the end of Minerva's turn. We're going to go back to the top of Stalk.
Cool. Would I know they've been moving about 5 feet? Like, as Stalk? Would Stalk be able to follow this and see their general pace?
You would have known where he was when he entered the water and then where they're ending up now.
So, I want to run about 15 feet ahead of them, and I am going to try to use my whole turn to piton my rope in to the ground ahead and throw it into the water.
All right. Yeah, you're able to do that. And toss a length of rope into the water. It'd probably be, 50 feet of rope?
Yep. Yeah, that's all I have left. Everything else is at that hole.
Yeah, the rope ladder at the hole. Yep. Yeah, you toss your rope into the water.
Say, this one's not a ladder. This is just rope. But
Right, sure. And then we would go to Olaf.
It's fine. I'm gonna nat 20 the death save, dude. I almost did, actually. I have 1 success.
Good. Okay. All right. And
Yeah,
then
for me.
we'd go to Crom.
So he's small now.
Yes, Olaf is small now.
Small.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between my weight and my carried weight, I am 120 pounds. Or no, sorry. No, I'm like 80 to 90 pounds.
Cool. At bottom, I'm grabbing him and just pushing off.
Sure. You're just pushing off and counting on momentum to rise him to the top, or
Yeah,
are
same
you
as if you're in a pool.
What's
pushing
your
off of
swim
a thing.
speed?
It's my regular walking speed's 30, so it's 15.
No, you're a crocodile.
You're a crocodile.
No, you
No,
don't.
he changed
No,
it.
I dropped it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
You did
okay.
change back. You're right.
Sure.
It would have been 20 as a
I'll say
crocodile.
make a strength check.
Seven.
Sure. So you're able to you get under Olaf and you push up from the bottom to give him momentum to start rising toward the top. And against the weight of the water above him and the resistance that brings in combination with his plate mail, I mean, he'll rise a little bit, but he's going to start to sink back down again.
Well, I think he's trying to carry him up.
That's what I was asking was, are you going to push him up from the bottom or are you going to swim him up?
No, I'm grabbing and pushing off of the bottom in order to start swimming.
Right, and then you're going to just start to swim up then.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
Then just
yeah.
make him ever so closer to them, because I know they aren't as far down as I am.
So when you're carrying a creature, you half again. So it's 15 halved, 7.5 rounds down. He moves 5 feet up.
Sure. So you're able to get it somewhat. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were trying because I asked.
Yeah,
are
like
you using,
sail me like a rocket.
Because I asked, are you using?
I think theoretically, if you throw him to me and I throw him to
no,
Minerva,
dude.
Like
Chain it
a
up.
conveyor belt. Yeah.
Because
And Minerva's like on her way down, and she's just like,
Someone else.
that's what I was asking is if you were counting on the momentum to float him up, or if you were going to push
yeah,
him.
no, I'm going to. I
Sure.
don't want to drown.
Sure. So you're able to push him up to 5 feet. That's going to be the end of Crom. Then.
Good night, buddy.
Then we'll go to
Bonus
Chester.
action knife.
all right. So he, how? I got 15 feet down
Sure.
when I jumped in.
It's 30 feet deep. Olaf was just lifted 5 feet
so he's
off
10
the
feet
bottom.
down.
So he's 10 feet from the bottom.
So
5 feet from you then, right? Because you're at 15.
yeah, I guess I'll do the same thing and swim down.
We're all just gonna link hands as we're all getting thrown up.
Right?
If we all swim hard, we can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think I have anything. There's nothing else I can do underwater. I'm just gonna swim the 5 feet towards
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
5 down, and then you got 5 up.
another 5.
Very good.
Try use my wings to try and propel me through the water. I'm assuming
You're
it
swimming
won't.
like a goose.
So that's going to put Olaf another 5, so you're at 15 feet. So you're halfway to the surface now.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to Flint.
How far is Minerva from us?
15.
From
From them or from the bottom?
No, I'm 15, like, in.
And so you
So
would
you're
be
like
on
5
where we
feet.
are.
No, you're on level with Olaf.
Yes.
Okay.
We're both 15 down.
The child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim down towards
Oh,
Chessa
Mhm.
and attempt to assist her in pulling Olaf up.
I
Sure.
want to be near
You had
Minerva.
already jumped in last turn.
Yeah.
Skip
So
me.
you would also be you would also be 15 down.
Yep.
So you have your full 15, so again, 5 feet up.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm at 20.
Yep. And now he would be past Minerva.
Uh-huh.
Swim at disadvantage.
And then it's going to go to the Fomorian again.
Mm-hmm.
Who is dead?
Rip.
That's good.
Fuck that guy.
He begins to float lazily down the river.
Mm-hmm.
No longer like trying to resist, just.
Somebody want to put him face down. I feel like that's just perfect.
Just
Good night.
Yeah, so he's dead. That's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep initiative order since we're working on getting Olaf out.
Mhm.
I think at this point we can safely assume that. Actually. Yeah, we can safely assume they'd get you out pretty okay, but. Right?
no.
It's me next.
Mm-mm.
So,
Fair. You're right, it is you next. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
so I guess passing the conveyor belt, passing like the baton. Yeah.
Well, he's 5 feet above you now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and swim up and just touch literally any part of him, even if it's like his foot.
Sure.
And in doing so, cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll restore his hit points, but it doesn't give him more breath.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I also try and swim up with him?
You're using your 5 feet to get from where you are to him.
Mm-hmm.
Upwards.
Right, and then you're going to touch him, and it halves and half. Well, you're not pushing him, but so you would
Then it's-
start to push him.
What would be half
You
of the
should
remaining?
get another 5 feet because
Yeah.
it's 5 feet up to where he is, and
Right.
then halved would be.
So my 10 that I could use would be half.
Another 5, so you can move him another 5 up.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. And then Cure Wounds.
We will get him to the surface. You're what, 10 away from the surface now? No.
This will be 5.
This will be 25.
Yeah.
I'll be 5 feet away.
You get 8 points of health.
Cool. Start of my next turn, I drop to 0.
That's Minerva. So we go to Stalk.
All right, I'm gonna tie the rope that I have around my waist and climb down to get like to the entrance of the water
Mhm.
Sure.
and look. I guess if it's tied to me, I'll go in. It's only like another 5 feet of movement. for me to get in.
Right.
Yeah, having it tied around, I'll look and see how close they are.
Mhm.
You would see Olaf about 5 feet from the surface.
And they're still, because I went 15 feet ahead, so they're still 10
10
feet
feet
away
back.
from me.
Yep.
Yep. So, and I'll wait until, in case anybody comes past me, I need to grab.
Sure. We
Yeah,
go
I
to
guess that's what I'll
Olaf.
hold my action for.
Cool.
If they go to,
Start of
like,
my
float
turn, I
past,
drop to
I'll
0.
grab something.
Oh, it's at the start.
Fuck!
Shit, I should have waited. Was that your last?
It sure was.
Oh, God.
That's my turn.
But that resets your death saves at least.
I had a success.
So, but
If anything, it only hurt me. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's my turn.
Sure. And then we go to Crom. You can swim 20 feet up.
I'm gonna keep swimming up, and I'm gonna take the help action to the next person that's trying to push him up further.
So you're on the bottom. 20 feet puts you 10 feet away from, or 15 feet away from Olaf.
Just
Person closest to me.
You're gonna help them like swim
Move
to
up.
the
Because
surface.
if they're
sure.
if they're under
sure.
if they're, I'm under them, I can just push feet up.
Sure. So you would get to, what did I say, 20 feet? So you'd be right below Minerva?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And then we go Crom. Then
I'm
we go
next.
Chessa.
Yeah, so I'm I'm 15 feet from the surface.
Sure.
I really like that now that I get on land, if we actually don't have other healing, it does now just come down to me with death saves.
Yeah, I don't have any slots.
Me neither.
I've got knives.
Nobody told me out of this. Fuck.
We were underwater.
I did
I
give
didn't
you the
real-
heads
it
up
didn't
that
occur
it
to
wouldn't
me
give
that-
him breath.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
I
tried.
do a CPR check. Like, don't you fucking die.
You make a medicine check to stabilize him.
That might be
Or
something
that's
I
a
can do.
feat, isn't it? Isn't that healer is a feat?
It's not a feat, but I think you need either a healer or herbalism kit. I don't
Sure.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
Although you might be able to just stabilize without it. I think if you have the kit, it gives them 1 HP, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Like, they stay stable and unconscious if you
Gotcha.
don't have a kit or proficiency or something. There is some benefit you can try. I'm not proficient in medicine, so I sure can't. but-
Sure.
So I'm going to swim. He's 5 feet from the surface
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DC 10 medicine check.
Yeah, it's
Wanted
like
to make sure.
stabilizes you at 0 without a kit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I really going to get like 2 feet away from the surf? I'm going to swim up.
I mean, I am a certain amount of height still.
Yeah, so if you like push his feet,
Mm-hmm.
his head is.
Yeah.
But I would go limp because.
Yeah, you're.
Blah, 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 blah.
But it's
Mhm.
better if you're on the surface,
Mm-hmm.
at least.
Mm-hmm.
How clear is this water? Can I see that
Well,
crop-
at this
can I
point, it
see
would be
its
much more
stalk
clear.
I think
Is
you'd be 9 inches tall. Because it reduces you by 8, right? So, like, if you're like 6'6", I would put you at like 10 inches
it does
tall.
It does it for weight.
Yeah, I was just...
it goes down?
It moves me to small, which
Yeah,
is like
it's totally-
I hate that
it's
it doesn't
ambiguous.
actually tell you what
Yeah.
it is for your height change.
Yeah,
Sure.
whenever I play with it, I just do by 8,
The
because I
8.
think it's funnier that
Mhm.
way.
Yeah,
9 inch hole.
I'm-
Nothing can kill me, Flint.
Can I take the dash action in water?
Sure.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Why the fuck were we doing that?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm dead.
I'm gonna swim and grab him and dash out of the
There were like 13 things that could have been done.
water.
Fuck this game.
I did this as a fun exercise.
What exercise with my nerves?
It's like team building. I might die for this.
Seriously, I'm willing to put my life
You
on
know
the
what? No,
line.
bitch, you're coming back down. Wrong answer.
The fucking
We're all
crossbow.
going down together.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab him and fly him.
Yeah,
out of the
you're able to
water.
get
You
him
just
up.
been doggy paddling. You're like, no.
Why are we going slow?
Oh, wait a minute, swimming!
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Take
able
these
to get
bad
him to
boys
the
off.
surface of the water.
I was trying to
And then,
run.
so that's surface. So 5 feet to him. I got it. 5 feet to him.
Hmm?
No, I'm sorry. 10 feet to him.
Hmm?
An additional 5 feet
To the surface.
to the surface.
Hmm?
So if I'm carrying him, that's halved. So I get 12 feet before the dash action has to kick in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say that's 15 feet I've gone already. Another 5 if we're having. So then I can get him 20 feet out of the
You-
water.
You would be able to get him out of the water and on, probably onto the shore.
What is your base speed?
Well, I have 30
You have
flying
30?
feet.
Yeah, so
Flying
10 to me,
speed,
so
yeah.
5. Yep.
Yeah, you could get him out of the water onto the shore.
Yep.
I'm so annoyed.
And then I think at that point we could probably go ahead and end initiative order, because
Still need to make medicine checks on me. It is
Yeah.
a DC 10, and I don't know if anybody's proficient in medicine.
I
sure,
don't
so
think
we'll
I'm
stick with
proficient. I'm probably
initiative
the-
then.
Correct.
We still
And
do
it-
have to get everyone else out of the water.
Yeah.
Alright,
Do you
you
have
to be
down. I'm like
proficient
pretty
in
close to the
medicine?
bottom.
You do not have to be. I'm only saying just because, like, if nobody's proficient in it,
Oh,
there's a
that's
I've got
chance that we
I've
just
got a
terribly
+4
roll.
to medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
there's
same.
a very good chance that you get it, but
That's a
you're also
wisdom.
still in the water, and it does cost an action to do.
Mm-hmm.
I can just roll some ones and snap die.
All right, Flint, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the water.
Yeah,
That's
dash,
third-
I was
dash your
10,
way
How are
out.
you
well,
gonna
no,
get
I'm
out
not
of the
gonna
water?
dash. I was 10 feet down,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to swim out
Mm-hmm.
and then get onto the shore.
No, you're not. It's 30 feet down.
I was
He
10
is only
down.
10 feet
Yeah,
down.
he didn't go.
It's,
I'm not at
it's
the
a
bottom.
30-foot drop. Isn't
I'm
it?
not. At
He's
the
not all the way
bottom.
down. He
Yeah.
only got 10 feet
I'm
under
there's
water.
a
Between the
30-foot
river
drop.
and the ground is
Yeah.
another 30-foot drop.
It's like in a canyon. It's not.
The,
That's
the
why I
river's
flew
not
down.
on the coast.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
I hammered a
Sure.
piton and climbed down.
It's 30 feet from coast to coast on the river.
Okay.
So if
Wait,
you're
wait,
10 feet
wait,
down, you
Wait,
swim.
so is it 30 feet this way or is it 30 feet also this way?
Yes, it's both.
Both, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, there's a.
Yeah, that's why I hammered the piton in.
Piton in for the
I did
rope.
forget to uncork my firefly that emits light, so you guys don't know I'm on the rope, I guess. You saw a rope come out of nowhere and fly into the water, and I'm still invisible because I forgot to do that, which I'll be doing on my turn.
Yeah. So you have 60 with your dash.
Yeah.
You were 10 feet down, so it costs you 20 of it. You have 40 remaining.
Yeah, so you could
If
get
you
out.
dash, you do get out.
Yeah, I'll get out.
Sure. All right, you swim to the shore and pull yourself out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then after Flint, we would go to the Fomorian, who's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So then Minerva,
Did you skip me?
Sure did.
son of a bitch.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
would have
I'm
gone,
dashing the fuck out of the water.
you would have
Whether I'm
gone
floating
after
on the top.
Olaf. You would have gone after Olaf.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting to the top of the water. Whether I can get to the land or not, I'm just getting to the crest of the water. I don't give a shit.
You were what, 15 feet down?
5, 10, 15. Yes.
You're
Okay.
15 feet down. Your speed is halved because of the deformation, and
Yep.
then halved again because of water. So you would have
Why have to get
7
because of
feet.
water?
Huh?
I'm not wearing plate mail.
Yeah.
Because of the deformation. Oh, yeah, no, he's not.
No, you're right.
you
don't
don't,
have
but you don't
swim
have a
speed.
natural swimming speed.
Yeah, that's right.
right.
Okay.
So
half
it's still
again.
half it. So
So
you'd have 7
you have-
feet of movement.
Yeah. So I'm swimming as hard as I can.
Yeah. If you dash, you have
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if you
so you
dash,
break
you can
the
hit the
surface.
surface.
Yeah. I'm breaking the surface. That's all
Sure.
I want.
You break free from the water. You're able to take breath,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would go to Minerva.
Yeah, doing the same thing, dashing as hard as I can to the surface.
Mhm.
Sure.
Because I think I was only like 10 feet down.
Yeah, you were.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you'd make it to the surface and then part of the way toward the coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we go back around to the top. The stalk.
I will take the handkerchief I wrap around my lightning bugs off, so
Sure.
that there's 5 feet of dim light, which will make me visible.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they've moved another 5.
Yep. So it'd be 5 away now.
Yeah, if I see anybody on the surface, I'll try to reach out, grab them, and
Yeah, you would see Olaf floating
Yeah.
down toward you. So you're able to grab Olaf and.
well,
Olaf's on
you
the
flew
shore.
Yeah,
out.
Olaf's on
Yeah.
the
She
surface.
flew out,
sure,
dropped
sure.
in.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever broke the surface near me, I would assist them in using the rope that is tied to me to try to climb out and stay in the water.
Sure,
to try
I'll
to
say
catch
Crom
anyone
would probably
else.
be closest.
Yeah.
And I need help getting out.
Yeah, so you pull him out.
I'm horribly disformed.
Yeah, you pull him out. He's
Yep, so I'll
safe
throw
now.
him onto the rope, and I'll stay in as a lifeguard. Try to grab anyone else that goes to go past.
Are you being careful not to touch the water yourself, or are you in the water?
No, I'm in the water.
Mm.
Not
And
happy
Olaf.
about it. Squinty eyes, ears back.
Is it good?
I have 1 success.
Good.
Good.
Could have had 2.
Could have been 2/3 of the way there.
Right?
Instead,
It's
you're a
okay.
third of the way there.
I
Mm-hmm.
just healed you and died.
And then it would go to Crom.
Yep, I'm climbing the fuck out and making a beeline for Olaf.
Sure. 15 feet.
Yep.
I don't know where Olaf is placed. You could reach him. Yeah, you'll reach him in 15 feet.
Yep, I'm gonna use my action to
Make a medicine
make a
check.
medicine check.
To stabilize him? Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
What's Fomorian disadvantage on? It's just strength, correct? Strength and dex?
Strength and dex.
Cool.
And ability checks, saving throws, and attacks.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't also wisdom ability checks for some reason, because that would feel the worst.
Oh, it's strength and dex, all those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was all ability checks. I was like,
You got a 10.
10 exactly? Yeah, you meet the DC. I'm
Yeah,
stable.
you'd meet the DC exactly. So, yeah, he's stable, 0 hit points, not actively dying.
all right, now we need to save everyone else, just to make sure everyone
No,
gets out.
after I get like his airway clear so that he's actively
Yeah, that's what'll
breathing
happen
again.
is you do CPR
Yeah.
and, like,
I'm
get
getting
him-
his airway clear, and I'm literally going to fall over on the ground next to him and just start whelping and crying in pain.
Sure. Yep. And then we would go to Chessa.
I think at that point, everybody else
Yeah.
is going to be able to get out of the water. 'Cause
Sure.
out of the water,
No
out of the
deaths.
water.
I'm the only one left in the
She's
water.
the only one
Yeah.
in the water.
Nobody's making any death saves.
Mhm.
or
What?
anything,
Don't
so-
shake your head at me. Fuck off. I'm gonna fucking
How
love
many
And
this
rounds
you
does
got
it take to
lifeguard-
get you out of the water?
You get the lifeguard here.
Yeah.
Rounds to
Al.
get
Yeah, I was
me
gonna
out
say,
of the
and
water?
I'll help as you go to swim.
Rounds?
Yeah, like
3.
3. So
Yes. Are you trying to think for your wings?
yeah, I have a minute, so I should still be good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you have 7 rounds left of
Yeah.
wings.
So everyone's able to get out of the water.
Mhm.
You're sitting on the coast of this river, watching as the blood slowly begins to wash down river, and no longer stain the water in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess while he's writhing in pain, he's just now coming back to life. I'm gonna mosey my way over to this Fomordian or whatever it was and see if it's got literally anything on it to help us.
It's got a great club.
Bonk! No more pain!
I'm gonna pull out one of my extraordinarily comfortable pillows and put it under Olaf's head.
The one with the knives in it?
No.
So comfortable.
Sure, yeah, you put a nice luxury pillow under... I forgot I gave you those.
I did have 4.
I know.
You put one under Olaf's head, he's getting a nice good sleep.
The Fomordian itself, though, doesn't have any, like, money on it or any, like, jewels or anything like that.
No, it would just have a great club.
Fuck. Alright.
Mm-hmm. I got a passive of 14. You said there was mushrooms in here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I identify any of those mushrooms?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
No, that's a 3.
Yeah, you identify them as cave mushrooms. You know they exist in caves, and in dark places, dark, wet places.
The water that was coming through, was that fresh water or salt water?
Fresh.
Okay.
I'm gonna go collect my daggers from the Fomorian corpse.
Yeah, you pull many daggers out of it.
Yeah, I assumed that the poison was one time, right? On those.
Yeah.
3, yeah. So then I only have 10 normal now. I guess 9 because I missed one and I'm not gonna go looking for it.
Sure. What would y'all like to do? Anyone else?
Sit.
Yeah, somebody light a goddamn campfire, please. I need to dry off.
Yeah, I mean, I have oil and I also have spicy hands, so...
Yeah, I mean, you guys did just take a short rest not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a cap on how many times you can do a short rest, so you can take another one.
Cool.
Go ahead and give you all a short rest. And I know we're slightly early, but I think this is probably a good place to end for tonight. You guys recouping after this battle,
Sure.
taking stock of your injuries, and...
While we're
What the fuck was that?
that was mine. The dice.
Oh, well, because it was at the same time that Don went, and then I heard that sound. What the fuck just happened over there?
I guess for next time, because we don't have to do it now, but I'll look for a way to activate that bridge while they're resting, because I don't need to rest. I
Sure.
don't get any benefit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll scout out around. If I don't see anything, if there's like no obvious sign, we can do it next time, but I'll rehammer my rope and try to climb across and get up on the other side if I can.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna say that I'll probably also for next time start casting, like ritual casting detect magic to figure out what's going on with Crom.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I would the moment we've short rested long enough for me to regain my pack slots, be casting Healing Word on my friend.
Okay.
On who? I'm fine.
Oh.
I was gonna say, do you recover on a short rest,
Yeah.
right? You do get to roll your hit dice if you
Yeah,
get
as long
any.
as I have hit die.
Yeah.
So I'm not even bloody anymore, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just wake up after.
I just wake up.
Health-wise, I look great, so nobody try to heal me, but, like,
Every
every other way,
I look a little weird.
god-awful.
Oh yeah, no, I would just.
You might want to cast Healing Word on yourself, Blood.
Flint. Yes.
He's much flattered.
That was a fucking fun one.
Yes, that was certainly something. You all right?
Never better.
Just gonna pour out the flask and animate the water. Start playing a song, make the water dance.
Ooh.
You're still tiny.
Little Jake.
I was gonna
It
say.
might be a minute actually. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even know that you were tiny.
Oh, I love the imagery of you doing CPR on Tiny Olaf. Like,
Come back to us.
It's 1 minute.
It's like a morning, so
Still alive, Flint.
yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's a good spot, I think. I like it.
Mhm.
I know it's slightly early, but to be honest, I don't have anything past this prep.
Yeah.
Fair.
Works
Cool.
for me.
Yep.
I will say, as soon as you attacked me, that was why I told Don we already won. Because as soon as you attack me, even if you knock me, you don't have a swimming speed.
Sure.
You go 15 up.
And still drown.
You don't make it out and you drown.
Did it again.
That was why I was like... That was why I made the decision of I hold it, because if I hold it, it dies and I possibly die. But it definitely dies.
Sure.
Even if it knocks me.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope that was an interesting combat.
I drowned a fucking giant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was very interesting.
Like, I literally drowned a giant.
And you.
Right? And me.
Also
Two
drowned
giants.
Two.
Right?
And now Crom's walking around deformed.
Yep.
Oh, now I'm deformed. Walking, yes.
Friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. We hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be live next on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the city of Oshwamp. We really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Blue Box, for the raid and the resub. Thank you for the 3 follows that we got tonight. If you're new here, make sure you follow us so you can find us again. Check out our website and everything. But we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Bye, friends.